Rocket, Torpor, welcome in. Rocket, congratulations on claiming first. Torpor, thank you very much for that treat for the bar staff.
Oh, hello.
Get the treat out now. I still haven't topped the jar up, so I might have some problems getting into it today. Might get my hand stuck again. That's always a sign that I need to top the jar up. It's definitely not a sign that I need to lose weight. Oh, hey, I can snooze ads again now. Good. Okay, Twitch isn't balked today. This is good news. The warm-up break is just about to come in. As always, we ain't going to be doing much during the warm-up break anyway, so just use the time to get yourselves cozy. Which is exactly what I'm going to do, because I already got my water. Check me out, actually being prepared for a stream for once.
Hello!
Hello, Kian, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, there we go. I am comfy in my chair. Porthos is being stinky. What kind of time do I call this? Welcome in, DMAC. I call this 6 minutes past 6. And I call this, I needed a bit of time after I finished work. I did put a notification in the Discord that I would be starting the stream a few minutes late. And if you didn't see that, that just means you don't have notifications enabled, and that's on you. You know I can't read, that's not true. You read plenty of things that I send you, so you must be able to read. Some work on my sci-fi thingies, now I don't know what to do with it. I'm trying to make it sort of turn into infinity. When you say you don't know what to do with it, do you mean like you've made a thing and now you don't know whether to put it out into the world, or you've made a thing and you think it needs some tweaks but you're not sure how? Or because if it's the first one, if it's like I've made a thing and I don't know what to do with the thing, then sometimes just making a thing is all you need to do. The joy of creating a piece of art, even if nobody else ever sees it, is a reward in and of itself. Trying to make it so it doesn't turn into infinity, still trying to figure it out. Okay, fair enough. Hello! Hey, Mohel, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I'm guessing the first word there is good day. Unsure on what the other two are. Hope it's a weekend and I can sleep as long as I like tomorrow. That is the best thing about the weekend, for sure.
Thank you, boobies.
Hey Tidders, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Strange creatures, thank you very much. I've learnt something new today. Also, hello everyone else. Okay, I'm going to take us over to the main screen because the warm-up break is over. Oh, you know what I forgot to do before I started the stream? I forgot to uncover my camera. So, standard disclaimer applies today, but we also have a different disclaimer that applies today as well. This is a promo stream. I have been given this game for free to showcase to you all. As always, if I am not enjoying it, you will know. If I am enjoying it, you will know. I will not lie about my feelings on this game just because I was given it for free. I will always endeavour to give you folks an honest opinion on how I'm feeling about the game. Now, I have played a little bit of this off stream when I was given the code initially, purely because this is in pre-alpha, as you can probably see on the screen. Chibi, where's the content warning gone? Chibi. Chibi. Okay, Chibi doesn't want to do the content warning. It's just a standard mature content warning. There's mental health stuff in this and just generally trying to exist as an adult in the world. That kind of stuff. Yeah, so this is in pre-alpha at the moment. So there is certain kinds of audio missing. There are some things in there that might actually get removed before it goes into, like, being... Content warning, relatable mental health situations, absolutely. I'm really annoyed that Chibi has deleted the content warning or is just not showing it for some reason, because I actually spent my lunch break setting up for this stream because I had a sneaking suspicion I was going to end up finishing late, which is exactly what happened. Here's my problem, I think. No? Chibi has just decided not to, I guess. Odd. Okay, thanks, Chibs. Oh, no, I don't go that far. But I have played a little bit of this off stream, and I did enjoy the little bit of it that I played off stream. It is very definitely in its pre-alpha state. I'll say that much. There are some things about it where I'm like, hopefully that gets fixed before it becomes a full game. But overall, it felt like an enjoyable experience for the little bit of it that I played, not on stream. But yeah, there is some stuff in this that is absolutely clearly placeholders. Which is why I hadn't moved any further into the game than that screen, so you all got to see that that was there. Okay. We'll start a new game. So, you may have noticed I called this stream today Groundhog Elysium. This is kind of a little bit like Disco Elysium in the way that it plays. However, the character personality is considerably more condensed than Disco Elysium's, which is probably my one major complaint. Because basically what you have to do is you have a set of personality points at the bottom here that you need to assign to the different parts of your personality. No worries at all, Tidders. And once you get to, like, certain key points, I'll show you here, you can pick a trait from the two that are unlocked. So if I'm only here, I only have the option of reckless, but if I'm here, I don't know if I can switch them. I can actually switch them here. So I can get both of them if I go this far into the impulsive tree. But I can only get impatient if I go that far. But you have to assign all of your personality points, as it says in the corner here. So let's go. Let's be slightly guilt-ridden. Let's be slightly nosy. Let's be a bit paranoid as well. Can we be paranoid? We can't be both paranoid and impatient, which is A shame, because I am both paranoid and impatient. So we'll be paranoid. And then we've got 3 points left to spend. We're not allowed to have the perfect 0 personality, unfortunately. We actually have to put points into things, so... We'll just level them out to that. So there's 3 points in sensitive, 3 points in extroverted, and 3 points in calculated. That'll do. We're just going to rattle through this fairly quickly. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Because frankly, it doesn't let you save your game in the pre-alpha anyway, and this is specifically for a showcase, so we'll roll the dice and see what we get. Also, Torpor, thank you for that treat that you redeemed at the start of the stream. It is a little gummy strawberry.
The frenetic sound coming from a century-old clock nudges you back to the present. The stale air perfects the image of the old motel room.
So one of the most charming things about this, for me, personally, is the fact that they've gone for this sort of comic booky style for everything. It's very nice. Obviously, we've got almost full voice acting to the same sort of level as we have with Disco Elysium. I have to read out the bits that my character says, but everything else seems to be voice acted. So the narration is voice acted, the other characters are voice acted. And you can see down here on our profile, we have a debuff at the moment, or a status effect. We have a total lack of motivation. It's not that you don't want to do all sorts of things, it's more like you lack the capacity to even initiate most of them. What is left of you is a creature driven by its basic needs and quirks. That's familiar. I know, right? Oh, I know that debuff too well. Yeah, you and me both, Modhail. This game goes right for the jugular straight away.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
The doctor takes off his glasses, freeing his bushy eyebrows. And we've got quite a nice selection of responses here. We've only got 3 options, but they cover a range of kind of personalities in that little box. We've got to just nod, be a grumpus about it. Yes, you have my full attention. We can lie, or we can use our guilt-ridden stat. So this changes depending on which stat you picked. So we're going to go with that one because we have no idea what's going on. Terribly sorry. My mind wandered off. Could you repeat that, please?
No worries, Mr. Harrow. I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
I mean, according to my status effect, I'm experiencing a total lack of motivation rather than a slight lack. But I'll let you off. You're not inside my head.
Slight lack of motivation. More like total lack of motivation.
I forgot he says that. It has been like a month since I first installed
You'd rather
this.
stay in bed all day instead of attending this joke of a therapy in the middle of nowhere.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions. But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
The silence befalls the room. A muffled sound of clanging from the outside only making the moment more uncomfortable.
And now we have only lying as an option. We can lie to our therapist with, I'll try, or we can lie to our therapist with, I'm fine. There is no point in saying, I'm fine, to your therapist. We all know it's not true. Okay, I'll try.
That's good to hear.
He lied.
Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm.
Now, this actually pulled me out of it a little bit, having now been to therapy. They don't like using alarms, because it is distracting from what's going on at the time and can be quite distressing for some patients. If they do have an alarm, it will be a silent alarm rather than a lot more comic book-like than disco. Yes, I did point out not that many sentences ago that it's gone for a comic booky style, and I did say it's the type of play rather than the look of the game that is very Disco Elysium inspired. Alarms might set something off. Exactly, Kian.
However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Can't you simply state that I'm fine so we can both move on with our lives? Is another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing. I didn't say you were dissing it, Rocket. I was just saying that I'd already pointed out why it was like that and what I was actually saying rather than... I'm not saying that they're copying Disco Elysium for everything. I'm saying that they've very clearly been inspired by it in terms of the gameplay mechanics. As have a lot of games recently. Like, you can tell that Disco Elysium is beloved by a large group of gamers because a lot of games using almost identical mechanics have come out in the last sort of 12 months. And I know at least one of them has people that worked on the on Disco Elysium itself working on it, but like there are so many others that have come out that are being offered to me by Steam because I've played so much Disco Elysium on stream for you folks. Why do we have to do these here in the middle of nowhere? So obviously he's going to say no to that. Obviously he's going to say yes to this. So let's actually ask why we have to do this here in the middle of nowhere. I am well aware, Rocket. They've all sort of fractured off and gone in different directions, but at least one of the studios with those devs in is making the spiritual successor to Disco Elysium. Hello, Soup. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Why do we have to do these here in the middle of nowhere?
It may be hard to understand the need for isolation at first, but my methods require complete divergence from the client's regular way of life, as well as temporary distancing from their social groups and circles.
This also makes me very uncomfortable. Like, that seems...
Hello there.
Hi, apologist. I am very confused by that entrance. Out here, no one can hear you scream. Yeah, a little bit. It's like... most therapists will tell you that, you know, having your friends, your family, your community around you, as long as it is a healthy relationship, is a good thing. Whereas this guy's like, no, I want to cut you off from your friends, your family, and your community, and do therapy sessions in the middle of nowhere in a seedy motel. This seems... Pretentiousness aside, everyone is inspired by something. Ah, you were responding to the inspiration thing. Right. Gotcha. Okay, I understand now. It was the streamer brain thing of not being able to connect something that I had said to what you had put in chat. It can be difficult sometimes, and I am sleepy.
This place is ideal in that regard. However, it's understandable that you need a period of adaptation to both this idea and to your new surroundings. That's also why I haven't asked you to hand over your phone yet. But please don't be alarmed. We'll talk about all of it in due time.
So he's cut us off from our family, our friends, and our community. He's moved us out into the middle of nowhere for therapy sessions. He's planning on taking our phone off of us. If he asks us to remove our shoes, we're running. We're fucking running. So you live here?
I'm flattered that you're interested to know more about me, but we are not here to discuss my life. In fact, getting personal may derail our progress.
Hello there.
Yeah, that makes sense, Modhale. Though I don't, yeah, like, group therapy in that situation makes sense, but it doesn't feel like it would be a smart move to just move someone out to the middle of nowhere. Totally not cult-like at all, I know, right? Hey, Buff, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. It does feel indoctrination-y, brainwashy, yeah.
Any other questions?
Okay, so we can ask the other questions as well. Is another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing.
Mr. Harrow, your case is not to be overlooked. We need to assess the situation carefully.
We do have a couple of situations where the text doesn't say the same thing as the voice, as you heard there. It's not egregious, it's not a complete change of what is being said by the character, so it's not so bad. It can be a little jarring if you're reading at the same time as listening, though. Oh, very nice, Buff. No worries at all, apologies. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. I hope work goes well, and I hope you enjoy your time in the Lurkers Lounge as much as you can. To be fair, I think I could use a proper brainwash at this moment. Get all the crud out of the crevices. Freshen up the basal ganglia a bit. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. I could go for that too.
Your case. Not so long ago, nobody cared about what you do. Yet now, suddenly, your business is everyone's business.
This first session is more for you to get acquainted with me and my methods. We have a long road ahead of us.
I hope we didn't have to pay for this first session.
Anything else?
Can't you simply state that I'm fine so we can both move on with our lives?
Mr. Harrow, that is out of the question. This is a court-ordered therapy, and both of us could be fined or worse if we don't see it through.
Okay, so we've done something that required us to be ordered to take therapy by the courts. Ruh-roh.
And I have my own professional reasons, besides the legal ones. You require help, and I've been designated to provide it. I've never let a client down, and I'm not about to do it now. All right then, that's it for today.
Through the door, you hear that sound again.
You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay. Okay. So off we go.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Very angry person. Next to you is the source of the clang you heard from inside. A young woman beating up an oil vending machine.
Spit it out already!
This is neat. Let's go talk to her. We could talk to her, but it's blocked by a total lack of motivation. Fucking mood. Part of me wants to talk to you, but I am too tired. Could she be here for therapy as well? Never let a client down. I'm not about to start now. Patient. Well, this is a letdown. Therapist explodes in paradox. Yeah. Bravo. Bravo. Which is why you never say things like that. Who knows, but unlike you, she definitely looks like she needs it. That's rude and judgy. No rude judgy. Don't like that. Okay, we can call our therapist a charlatan. But I'm not going to do that because that's rude too. We're not going to be rude. Nobody needs to be sent away from their home to this dump, regardless of their mental state. And yet, what is to be done with lunatics like her? Let them rage around freely, yelling and kicking vending machines wherever they go? There must be a better way to help a distressed person. Perhaps you could speak with her, see if you could help somehow? Nah. Or is that too much to ask right now? Yeah. Let's just observe her actions closely. She's completely focused on the ancient machine and mumbling something under her breath. From time to time, though, a grunt or a few words are loud enough to make out.
Come on, you thief!
Okay, we still can't talk to her.
I'll break you open if I have to.
The machine wheezes in suffering. Mood, ice machine. Big mood. Speaking of which, I need to cough. Hang on a sec, folks.
Spit it out already! Come on, you thief! I'll break you open if I have to.
I don't know if anybody else gets this, but... Automod, I switched you off for a fucking reason. I have switched Automod off, and it keeps switching itself back on.
Spit it out already!
It's so frustrating. How is Chibi supposed to ban the bots if Automod holds on to them? It was Automod though. Automod didn't used to hold things with the banned terms in. Apparently Automod does get turned on easily. It is a problem. Yeah, because it never used to do that. They've updated Automod. Because what it used to do was just not post a banned term message into chat, but there it was like, oh, Automod has detected some banned terms, do you want to allow this? Oh, well no, we banned those terms, Automod. Because I set Chibitan up to be able to ban any bots that got through automatically. And yeah, apparently Twitch is just making my job harder. So thanks, Twitch. Your half-assed over-auto-modding is way more irritating than your half-assed under-auto-modding. Can we kick the vending machine with her?
You open if I have to.
Not coming any closer until the angry woman leaves. Okay, no, that's fair. Can we do anything else? Other than go and see if our room is ready? Oh, there's a bin over here. Let's go dumpster diving. Plastic bottles, some empty, others half empty, a partially eaten breakfast, some old clothes, torn and faded, all covered in a mixture of grease and spoiled orange soda. What a waste of orange soda. Yes, let us rage against this machine. Indeed, bravo. You're on fire tonight, Model. Amid this murky pool, you catch a glimpse of your own face. Yes, let's stomp on the distorted image of our own face in the puddle. Hundreds of tiny ripples form in the puddle, but instead of obscuring your identity, even more details of your face emerge. Decades worth of new wrinkles appear, and the poignant expression of a man lost in time becomes even more apparent. The longer you look, the more you see it. The reflection of your inner self. Oh, are we making the expression? Okay, we can either ignore the metaphor and walk away or angrily stamp on ourselves some more. I'm feeling like stamping on myself a little bit more. That's not what's inside me. Defiantly step into the puddle and onto yourself. Yay, we got a new status effect. A soggy sock. As you stand still in the middle of the smelly puddle, the liquid slowly sneaks through your left shoe and into your sock, while your reflection reverts to a calm, normal one. Damn it. We're just going to be a very angry man. And stomp on the ground. Okay, so now we have a soggy sock and a total lack of motivation. We can't get ourselves a drink because the lady is being angry at the vending machine.
I'll break you open if I have to.
Coiled like a sleeping serpent. Let's go into the motel and find out where our room is. Wow, that is an outfit. All the attention of the girl behind the counter is occupied by the ongoing phone call.
Mm-hmm.
She responds to the person on the other end. Oh, we can do a social check. We have just enough motivation to be sociable. Try and get her attention. We failed. We'll ring the bell. We'll try not to be rude.
Please sit down, sir. I'll be with you in a moment.
She turns towards you, clearly annoyed by the bell. Okay, let's eavesdrop on our conversation. In a bout of curiosity, you lean closer and prick up your ears, hoping you'll catch what the other person is saying too. Alas, what little you manage to comprehend is but a dull description of traffic congestion by someone caught in it, accompanied by futile attempts to communicate their location to the receptionist.
Yes? Yes, I'm sure.
She says to the person on the other end of the line. Minute by minute, your curiosity subdues, as your attention slowly breaks down, but you still keep mindlessly listening to the receptionist's call for some time.
Giant donut sign.
That feels very
I
real.
have no idea where you are.
She says to her conversation partner. Okay, let's sit down. Chair looks very old but sturdy. We should be fine, right? A chair is not a bed, but let's be honest, it's better than standing. Let's fuck about with our phone, seeing as he didn't take it off of us. The phone bleeps to life with a lock screen that is obviously years old. If it wasn't a collection of pixels, it would be musty with age and neglect. Ooh, what kind of pizza's in the oven, Rocket? Okay, we can play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists. We can scroll through our feed to kill some time, or we can put our phone away. Just a margarita. Love a margarita. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Let's play hyper-casual protagonists, because doom scrolling seems like a bad plan right now. First wave of tiny bow tie wearing antagonists appears on your phone screen. Oh, they're so cute. Very cute. One of them is wearing a top hat 2 times the size of his body. Another is sporting a goatee worthy of the campiest villain. We're gonna touch one of them. You tap the one carrying a golden fork, and he instantly turns into an amorphous purple splotch. A matching splotching sound effect plays at the same time, further confirming that the bow tie wearing, golden fork carrying antagonist is no more. I guess I'm supposed to squash them all? Let's continue squashing them then. Minutes pass, but the phone call is still not at its end.
Yes. Now, turn right, and then immediately take a slight left.
she explains to the person on the other side of the call. I've been in meetings like that, yeah, you and me both. Oh, we can't play any more of the antagonist swishing game, okay? I guess we doom scroll now. You start scrolling through stale memes, boring news articles, beach photos of ex-acquaintances, and poorly targeted sponsored posts. Scroll some more. What could possibly go wrong? I've been in meetings like that too. In one picture, a grinning middle-aged stranger is apparently showcasing his newest baby. Thanks to a cleverly applied filter, both of them sport donkey ears. I'm really enjoying the almost clinical representation of, like, the bullshit you see on Instagram. It does really give the vibe of somebody who has no motivation for anything and is just doing this out of habit more than anything else. Oh boy. In an overly long and arguably racist video, a non-native speaker is repeatedly making embarrassing linguistic errors. They often turn out to be unintentional, double entendres, hilarity ensues. Dear oh dear. Just gonna keep scrolling for a bit. You'd think that'd put us off, but apparently not. The receptionist is still giving directions over the phone, and you're getting restless.
Sounds like you missed the exit.
She says to her conversation partner in disappointment. Okay, let's try and sit and do nothing. Which, for anybody with ADHD in chat, you'll know how difficult that is. We have run out of things to do, and now we have to make our own things to do. Time goes by, and the girl at the reception desk is still talking.
All right. I understand.
Oh, thank God.
Bye. I'm so sorry for the wait. That was a super important call and I had to do it right now. There was literally no other way. Hopefully you didn't mind waiting.
Okay, we could be nosy here. Like, do you think she's gonna feel that she owes us a little bit of information after making us wait that long? Be nosy! Rocket's just right in there, I want to know everything. Annoy! And what was the call about?
Well, it was, you know, a super important call.
She looks you in the eyes and makes a face so solemn you wonder if she's mocking you.
All right then, let's get you into your room.
Hello, RNG. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. There's sudden enthusiasm in her voice. The sudden enthusiasm in her voice catches you unawares. What's the deal with this girl? She's working in customer service.
Number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is prepared for you, and this is your key card.
She raises her hand, holding a piece of blue and red plastic. Thank you. Stretch your arm politely, hoping she'll hand you the card, but she's completely ignoring your gesture and is excitedly waving it around. Did they only just get keycards here?
I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
That's great. May I, can I have that, please? She nods in response, but then continues as if you haven't said anything. Oh, goody.
Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest. The guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting. And my uncle didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks.
I'm just gonna let her keep talking.
So yes, we've decided to use electronic key cards. Cost us a lot to implement. But now when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace
Agreed,
a piece of
Mod Hell.
programmable plastic.
I love how the guilt-ridden option here is it's my fault for looking like I'm interested in chatting. I also feel kind of called out by this because people used to come and talk to me on the bus when I'd got my headphones on. And the little voice in the back of my head said, "You look too approachable. You need to look less approachable, and then people won't talk to you on the bus when you have your headphones on." Text says dad, but spoken says uncle. Might need to be QA'd. Oh, yeah. Well spotted, Modhale. Like, I heard her say uncle, and my brain was just like, yep, uncle, okay, this is fine. Oh, nice, Rocket. Best of luck if you do decide to magnetize the arms. I love magnetizing things. It's fun. So your dad is the owner of this motel?
Yeah. He bought it from the previous owner when she realized she's had enough of Rue Valley. You know. How great is that? It makes my life so much easier.
She takes a deep breath, planning to continue, but a notification sound from her phone interrupts her. Thank fuck. She immediately grabs the phone, smiles, and starts typing a message, as if she suddenly forgot she was talking to you.
So, here's your keycard. And I'll need your signature here.
Okay, so we could sign the document foolishly without reading it first. Thank you, game. Never ever sign anything without reading it first. Never agree to anything without reading it first. This is why it takes me so long to do any character gen in online games, because I always read the EULA first. I'm one of those people. But because we're paranoid... Game is attacking me again. Because we're paranoid, we don't have that option. It's blocked out. And I appreciate that it says to you, this is blocked by you being paranoid. So we're going to read the document first, like a sensible person. They won't get you this way, and don't forget the small print. Absolutely do not forget the small print. Infosec brain for the win. Oh no, it's my my data protection brain rather than my infosec brain specifically. That one. Working in like data privacy for a large corporation has made me very aware of the kinds of things that large corporations put into their fine print. So I always read them because it's just like, okay, what are you gonna try and sneak past me this time, you greasy fuckers? Never accept a Disney TOS. Yeah, the Disney TOS is so fucking shit. People have taken them to court over it on multiple occasions. I don't think anybody's ever won against them though, because obviously it's Disney and they have a lot of money.
Oh, are you a lawyer, perhaps?
She interrupts you curtly. No, I'm going to continue reading. You read the whole document and do your best to find a hidden loophole or a suspicious wording that they may try and use against you, but alas, you can't find anything. Honest business folk? Really? If only you were a lawyer. Well, time to click the I agree button and prepare for the unknown consequences. We shall begrudgingly sign the document.
Thank you for your trust, sir. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Contract with the devil is more benign. Yep. Bye! Right, let's go find our room. Our room's on the second floor, so... I'm guessing we're up here somewhere. I think that's number 5. Yep, there's number 6. We can zoom in. Paint is peeling from the wood of the door, but number 6 is new, shiny and chrome. tiny green dot of light shows up near the knob. The door is unlocked. Let's go look at our room. Got some nice flowers. And there appears to be a magazine on the table there. Got a chair we can sit in, a wardrobe that we're not allowed to use, a bed that we can sleep on. There's our suitcase, I guess. Let's go have a look at the bathroom. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, we can interact with the mirror, you know what that means. There are so many dark patches that this can barely be called a mirror. A small cup is on the shelf. The mirror splotches make interesting patterns on your face. They conceal a dark circle here, a mole there, patch of wrinkles. Oh wow, you can really fall down the paranoia hole in this game. Or the guilt hole, if you prefer. Holy shit. I think it would be quite interesting to play a character that is very cocksure of themselves. So, like, go all the way into arrogance, basically Hello, sweetheart. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community today. Ceaselessly, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're having a fab day. Oh, you were playing some Final Fantasy. I hope you're having fun with it, Z. I have never played a Final Fantasy game, and I intend to keep it that way. Welcome in, Raiders. For anyone that's not been here before, hi, I'm Hobby Tan. I'm a variety streamer based in Scotland. My pronouns are they, them.
Hello.
And today we are doing a promotional stream, exclamation mark promo in chat. We are playing Rue Valley, which is in pre-alpha at the moment, and the publishers, Owlcat Games, very kindly gave me a code to play the pre-alpha, showcase it for you all. So we are bug hunting a little bit. We are being generous with our opinions because this is not a finished product. It's very, very good so far. I'm quite enjoying it. Oh, Chibi! We appear to have an unexpected carriage return in the promotional area. Let me see if I can fix that. For anyone that is going, Owlcat Games, that sounds familiar. Owlcat Games are the people behind Rogue Trader. Well, I say behind, they are the publishers of Rogue Trader. Game needs some polish, but so far it's very well written. Yes. As I say, it's in pre-alpha, so, you know, we can give it a little bit of leeway in that regard. But what's here is decent. Learning the speedrun. Well, I hope your speedrun learning is going well. I'm sorry I missed your stream. It's been a weird day at work. There we go. I've fixed the erroneous carriage return in that command, so hopefully Chibi won't have any trouble with that going forward. Just the ticker today that's decided to break itself. So, I was just saying, for those that have come in on the raid, we have set up a character who is paranoid and guilt-ridden, but it would be very, very interesting to see, because you can see here this this thought option or conversation option. Oh, no worries at all, Z. You raid and rest. Same goes for anyone that's come in on that raid. If you need to raid and rest as well, please, by all means do. Meat Mecha Maintenance is super important to us here on this channel. So do what is best for you. But if you do want to just hang out and vibe, you can either do so in chat or you can put your feet up in the Lurkers Lounge and just enjoy the vibes and my rambling. I hope you rest well, Z. And folks, if you aren't already following Z, you absolutely should be. She's a fantastic speedrunner and an absolute sweetheart. And was voted on Low Res as the sexiest vampire on the internet. Okay, so Yeah, I think it would be really, really interesting to play a character that is like super cocksure of themselves, very extroverted, very arrogant, and see how that translates to the different conversation options you get that are based on your stats. I think I'm actually going to go for one of the stat options rather than the I'm just going to walk away from the mirror. But I'm not going to go with the paranoid one because it's too far down the paranoia hole for me. Wasted my life so far, and now I'm getting old. You're not as old as you look. Half of it is probably just due to poor hydration. It's very important to stay hydrated. On that note, I'm going to hydrate, actually, because I am also poorly hydrated today. And that's the last thing you need when you're doing a lot of reading. You have more than enough time left to waste. No, I don't want to look at the mirror again. I appreciate that the game there was like, you're not that old. You should probably just get some water, though. Like, having a stretch, getting some sippies, it's amazing how much good it can do for you. Like, if you're really struggling, if you can find the energy to like have a bath or a shower, and you can make sure that you drink something, preferably not alcoholic, it will do wonders. Speaking from experience here, it will do wonders. Okay, so we can sit in the chair. How do I sit? The armchair looks exactly like the one in Dr. Fink's room. Hundreds of strangers have slept in this bed, leaving behind flakes of dead skin. Still, you can't wait to jump into the sheets and contribute to the collection. You'd hope they've cleaned the bedroom, like they've cleaned the room and like replaced the sheets since then, but... Okay, we still have a total lack of motivation, so we can't open the suitcase. I can't deal with this now. I'm gonna put it away. Unfortunately, between you and the object of your desire on the folded sheets lies a dusty suitcase. Your suitcase, the smallest one you own. It's such a chore, but if you don't open it, how will you replace your damp sock with a dry one? Oh yeah, we have a damp sock. Fluid, rest and sunlight. Treat yourself like the houseplant you deserve to be. Exactly. And if you can't get sunlight, then store-bought is fine. I take vitamin D pills because I live in Scotland. Sun doesn't shine here. I mean, it does, but not much in the winter. The more you prolong it, the worse it will get. If you don't unpack now, it'll feel even harder and more pointless to do it later. Wow! Okay. Here's a big difference between this game and Disco Elysium, where this game has clearly drawn quite a lot of inspiration from. Our brain is being nice to us here. Like, Harry's brain is actively hostile towards him at every given opportunity. Our brain is just like, no, come on, you need some water. You're not old, you just need a drink. And if you just leave all your shit in the suitcase, you're never going to unpack it. You should just unpack it. Come on, let's get it out of the way. Then you don't have to worry about it later. Step by step, a simple act of unpacking will become an insurmountable burden, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and powerless. Oh my god, it's like me with my laundry. Seriously, that's what it feels like. If you leave it too long, you just keep looking at it and going, I need to do something about that, but I can't now. It's grown arms and legs, I can't. I'll just live out of the basket. It is genuinely so strange to go from a game with similar gameplay mechanics where your brain is actively hostile towards you and says all sorts of horrid things to you all the time, to playing as a character whose brain is actually going, no, you need to be reasonable about this. You're applying irrationality where it does not need to be applied. It's okay, we got you, buddy. We got you. Do you really want to trudge back down in that deep black pit, accompanied by the squishing sound of your wet sock? Can't go back to that. Never open the suitcase. 'Cause we're guilt-ridden, we can't open the suitcase. Oh, no, because of that we can open the suitcase. If we weren't guilt-ridden, we wouldn't do it. I can't go back to that. Never. Okay, we'll open the suitcase. Let's get a dry sock. There's not much in the suitcase. Spare clothes, a phone charger, a toothbrush, a couple of other items. You really weren't planning on staying here long. God, I hope there's a laundrette nearby. Well, you better see if they have laundry facilities. Sessions. Dr. Fink said days or weeks, months even. Decisional check. Let's unpack the suitcase. Are we going to succeed at this check? Keep your fingers crossed, chat. Yay! We succeeded! We are going to unpack our suitcase! We have lost the soggy sock status. You replace the mushy sock with a dry one. Plug in your phone charger above the bedside cabinet, put your spare clothes in the closet, your slippers next to your bed, and your toothbrush in a cup under the bathroom mirror. Oh, thank you, Chibi Tam. And now that the suitcase has been dealt with, this motel room is officially your home. We can say this can never be home, or it'll do. It'll do. That's the spirit! Thanks, brain. Our brain is trying so hard. Can we nap now? We could fall into the bed, risking breaking it if we weren't paranoid about breaking the bed. Excellent. Paranoia is really holding us back. Feels very real. Okay, we'll crawl into the bed. Nap time. Oh, excellent. Yes. Do like. And you know what? That seems like a perfect point to take our break. Okay, everybody, it is Meat Mecha maintenance time, so now is a great time to grab a drink, grab a snack, have a stretch, unpack your suitcase, I guess. Maybe face plant into a bed.
Have you taken your meds today? Get it fucking done. Take
your meds if you've forgotten. I remembered, just barely, but thank you, Rocket, for that reminder. Right. I'm going to go do my own Meat Mecha maintenance, and I will see you lovely folks in 3 minutes. BRB.
We can get some water. Fuck. I put the bear trap down and then stepped in it. I am a failure. Oh, that was embarrassing.
Let's go for a pineapple pizza straight off the bat and see if it's that again. If it is, then holy shit, the RNG on this game is balked today. That would be really funny.
Thank you.
What the heck? That's never happened before. I look forward to all of your anagrams, Brother Adog. Literal nut. Well, I wasn't gonna call you that. Yes, lick the boot. Lick the boot. Lick it harder. Would you like to explain the RuneScape dance to people that aren't familiar?
Yeah, basically if two people were following each other, instead of what happens right now, oh no, it's working.
Yay, it's working!
This is the dance. You just have to be moving when it happens.
There you go, folks. The RuneScape dance.
That is the single most powerful lich in all of D&D. That looked like a sore one.
I was really hoping you didn't see that. I love this game so much. Now you don't get to jump on me, asshole. This is great. This is so good. I haven't used the shoulder bash yet. I'm going to use the shoulder bash next. Oh, yes. Will this get rid of the dollar that's stuck in our hand? I don't think it will. Oh no.
Wait here for a second.
We're just going to spend the whole game with this dollar stuck in our hand now.
Come back whenever you find something, Nelson. I'll be at. I can
And
stay
so will
up all
Nelson.
night.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well then.
I've never beat that fight first.
Welcome back from the break, everybody. I hope you're all feeling refreshed. Okay. So. Yeah, Model. Big fucking mood. I have also face planted into my bed and crawled into it like that before. Thank you, Rocket. And thank you, RNG. It creaks and squirms as you crawl into it. You try to make yourself comfortable. But the overly soft mattress swallows you up. It's one of those. As soon as your head touches the rough pillow, though, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel, you attend therapy you don't need. To attend therapy you don't need has drained you, both physically and mentally. You're desperate to get some sleep, yet after weeks of wakeful nights, you know it won't come that easy. Okay, we can either close our eyes and hope sleep will come, or we can fuck about on our phone again. I fuck about on my phone when I can't sleep. I know I shouldn't, because it's bad sleep hygiene. Trains your brain into thinking that bed is where you fuck about with your phone. And then you can't sleep, because you need to fuck about with your phone first. So we're just gonna close our eyes and hope that sleep will come. We're gonna make the character better than I am. But you don't have a moment to celebrate before your ears are pierced by a ringtone that you swore you would change years ago. Who has their phone never on silent? Like, mine's always on silent. I can't even remember what my fucking ringtone is. I remember sleep. Yeah. Who's calling? The screen simply reads unknown number. You feel betrayed by your own phone, masking the identity of the mysterious caller. Ooh, what do we want to do, chat? Do we want to answer it or put it on silent and go back to sleep? I kind of want to answer it. They've woke us up now. Sleep. Fuck it, I'm gonna answer it.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
Our name's Eugene. Excellent. They are going to get the same kind of response that these kinds of calls get from me. Who wants to know?
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Who gave you this number?
Well, Mr. Harrow, to be honest, I don't even have your number. It was randomly selected by the computer. The privacy of our potential clients is among our core values here at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy, I can assure you.
Okay.
Now, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests.
Are you referring to my psychotherapy here in Rue Valley?
Mr. Harrow, let me be frank with you. I have no idea where this true valley of yours is, but we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation.
What?
I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it.
Uh-huh.
So, I presume you're
Except
ready
my
for
total
the next
lack of
step in our
motivation.
cooperation.
Thank you, but I'm not interested in your services at the moment.
Of course, of course. I'll assume you have nothing against if I call again later, just to make sure you haven't changed your mind. I'll write that down here.
Uh-huh.
Eugene, Mr. Harrow, it was a pleasure. Talk to you soon. Tschüss.
Before you have a chance to say anything, the phone line is already dead. Well, if he calls again later, we'll just ignore it. I'm glad we did that, though, because we would have missed out on that interaction otherwise. And it wasn't a pleasant one by any stretch, but it's given us a little bit more... I wouldn't say it's given us more information, but it's definitely given us more questions about why we're here. Darkness surrounds you once more, but the images return, flashing quickly, without your consent. A veritable carousel of impressions and experiences. Oh goody, what's this? From the blur of half-formed memories and impressions, an image of the receptionist emerges. Desperately trying to catch her attention, but she's completely engrossed in the ongoing phone call. You were so full of yourself, she probably despises you now. Oh wow, okay. Wakey brain is nice, sleepy brain is mean. Good to know. Like everyone else. Yeah, sleepy brain is an arsehole. I mean, I think we all know what that's like. You see yourself standing in your new motel room, holding your phone next to your right ear.
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
I'm liking the audio effect here. My case? Oh, come on, you know what he's talking about. That's how we get rid of it. What we got here? Out the swirling images, the bushy eyebrows of your new psychotherapist emerge, bouncing up and down as he talks.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Terribly sorry, I wandered off. Could you repeat that, please? He's so boring you almost fell asleep. And you apologise to him? Such a doormat. Wow, sleepy brain is really mean. Like, is this really necessary? The image of the young woman flashes before your mind's eye. She's punching and kicking the old vending machine. Could she be here for therapy as well? We'll ignore her. It is what it is. You have nothing to say, nothing to do. Just the bare minimum. As your consciousness keeps spinning around, the carousel of recent experiences turns into a cyclone of painful memories, repressed thoughts, and strange images. Oh, there's more. You find yourself walking through a desert, Your eyes are fixed on the guide in front of you, and your feet are trying to keep up with their steady pace. But the distance between you keeps growing until the guide becomes merely a dot nearing the horizon. Once you finally admit you can no longer see them, your body collapses onto the cracked earth below. You surrender to the bittersweet feeling of hopelessness and decide this spot will be your grave, and the sun your executioner. But it will be no swift act of mercy. No, you will be tortured and tortured, kept wishing for it all to just end. We don't have any motivation, so we can't stand up and continue. We can look up at our headsman, or we can cry. Let's look up. As you gaze at the sun, green and purple after images start appearing on your eyelids every time you blink. And the sun, it keeps staring back at you relentlessly, without the slightest intention of ever moving away from the zenith. You're desperately searching for something in the dark, dusty attic full of broken furniture and random clutter. You don't recall ever being here before, but you know it's the attic of your own house, and every piece of old junk you stumble upon feels somehow familiar, although you cannot really recognise any of it. Let's search behind the crumbling decades-old books. You carefully move the pile to the side and discover another pile of even older books hiding behind it. While moving the second pile, despite your care, some of the books simply turn to dust, only for a third pile to be revealed, of books so ancient you don't dare even touch them. Okay, let's look below the mouldy remnants of a sofa. You look underneath the sofa, and only darkness meets your eye. You stretch out your arm reluctantly, but find only dust and dead insect shells. Okay, how about in the chest covered in cobwebs? Inside the chest is a pile of old letters. You can't remember if they're yours, but you know they're not worth reading. You give up. Last one. The figure of your angry father towers over you. He says, frowning at you in disappointment. Okay, so we've got paranoid and guilt-ridden here. Paranoid is, you just want to get rid of me, admit it. Guilt-ridden is, I am so sorry for what I've done. But our non-skill-based option is, but I didn't do it at the end. And I'm kind of intrigued by that one. So I'm going to go with that one. The emptiness inside you grows, absorbing one more chunk of yourself. You are falling deep. Emancipate the cocooned memories. Why bring back old painful memories? Better to leave them hidden deep inside and forget about them, right? Or are you strong enough to confront them? We don't have enough willpower. Don't worry. These are not real memories. They are echoes of my past. More like random neural activity in your brain. Best forget about them. I just know they're important. Could be. But are you strong enough to confront them? Not yet. So that's neat. The sound of a car engine and screeching tyres urges you to open your eyes, bringing you back to miserable reality once again. Your head is still spinning in a whirlwind of uncontrollable thoughts. Your nostrils pick up a curious smell of dust, and your throat is as dry as a desert. It was foolish to hope you'd fall asleep. We're thirsty. Oh man, this is a fucking mood. Blocked by thirsty, stay in bed. That's me every fucking morning. I wake up and I'm like, I'm gonna stay here for a little bit. Oh, I'm really thirsty. Fuck. Okay, let's get up and find some water. Fine. I like the stacking of the status effects on your profile as well. Like, it's unfortunate it's blocking that beautiful character art, but... There's a sink here. Let's drink some water.
Get nice and moist for me, won't you?
Thank you, Martell, for the hydrate. Let's all drink some water whilst Eugene drinks some water. Oh dear, I don't think Eugene is going to drink this. As soon as you turn on the tap, a horrible smell fills your nostrils. It's like there's a plumbing issue in hell. And all that blocked sewage is feeding directly into this faucet. Oh man, have I been there. Then you see the water streaming out of the tap. It's a robust shade of jet black mixed with chunks of silt. I changed my mind. I am not touching that water. Good. For a moment there, you seem to be drifting back to your old ways. But you don't want to go back. Okay, so apparently we used to like drinking icky water. Were we a dog in a past life?
God damn it!
Oh dear. You hear the man yell from inside his vehicle. Can that sluice actually still be classed as water? Probably not. Even through the tinted windshield, you can feel his frustration.
Come on, start, you piece of shit!
He yells at the car. You gotta be nice to it, otherwise it's never gonna work. If he scoots his ass across the carpet a bit later in the game, we'll know for sure. Yep. Judging by the careless driving you just witnessed, the man is either under the influence or another patient of Dr. Fink's. Seems to be in a hurry. In a hurry to break his neck, perhaps? Come to think of it, could it be that's exactly what he's trying to do? I'd rather not think about that right now, thank you. Right, let's find something to drink. Thanks, brain! I love how my brain is so nice to me when I'm awake, and so judgy with everyone else, and then the minute I'm asleep, my brain is judgy with me as well. Even our brain isn't honest with us. You jump as if someone jabbed you in the stomach. For a split second, the whole world was exploding, but it was just a thunderclap, the loudest one you've ever witnessed. At least my reflexes still work. As well as your heart. It's racing from the sudden shock. But there's nothing to use this unwanted excessive adrenaline for, so it keeps lingering, eating you from the inside out while you stand alone and thirsty in the middle of the empty parking lot. Thanks, brain! Okay. So, vending machine free? Yes, the lady has finished beating up the vending machine, so maybe we can get a drink. The battered machine seems to be decades old, except for a newly installed, comically large reddish button. Let's check the label on the reddish button. It reads, "Drinking water for the people of Rue Valley, free of charge, courtesy of Coral Destiny." With a bang and a clang, the machine vomits out a bottle of water. The almost frozen plastic feels slippery in your sweaty hand. Can't wait to drain it of the precious fluid. Okay, so we've got a bottle of water, let's go back to our room. The reflections from the rain are really nice. And the music's really nice as well. What? Suddenly, the night sky turns blood red, and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety washes over you. Let's hide. We have gained anxious apprehension. At least I don't have to face it. Now all I have left is anxious apprehension. Excellent. Your eyelids connect, and darkness greets you for a mere second. But as always, the carousel of suffering starts spinning immediately. How do I stop? That's easy. Simply stop being you. Nobody can stop being themselves.
I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you?
The receptionist says whimsically, emerging from the whirlwind. No, I was expecting an answer. I want this to stop. The receptionist disappears, and instead the fiery sky begins burning its way through the darkness, cutting several straight, narrow slits in your closed eyelids. Keep craving, keep clinging, keep suffering. I have no choice. There we go.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Okay, everybody, do you remember when we played Autumn Was the Case? I left one key detail out of what this game was about when I introduced it to you all. We're in a time loop, baby! Hence, Groundhog! Yeah. This is a time loop style, adventure RPG, I guess is the best way to describe games like this. Rocket, like, oh baby! Yep. Time loop, you say? So we'll do a little bit of this loop and then we'll finish up. That's where I intend to finish. We'll do a couple of loops, basically. The first loop and then the first actual loop. I don't need therapy.
Well, Mr. Harrow, the court thinks that you do. I am simply doing my job, and we will need at least a few more sessions just to determine the severity of your case.
As he speaks, Dr. Fink only seems to become more real.
But I am aware of a slight lack of motivation on your part, and will surely be coming back to this condition of yours.
Lack of motivation? That's the last of your worries while your mind is filled with this crushing, overwhelming sense of impending... Wait, did you hear that? A muffled sound of metallic clanging from the outside diverts your frail attention. For some unknown reason, your heartbeat accelerates, and cold sweat appears in your armpits.
At all times, if possible.
The doctor finishes, apparently expecting some sort of answer from you. Sure.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm. However, since this is your first session...
He stops mid-sentence and gives you a concerned look.
Mr. Harrow, you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
Well, you endured the whole session stoically so far, but this one moment of anxiety, it could completely ruin your chances of being sent back home anytime soon. Okay, let's try for an emotional check. We're going to try and act like the stable, well-adjusted person that we are. We failed! To no one's surprise. Okay, we can cry our heart out, or we can panic, hyperventilate, repeat. I'm more of a hyperventilator, personally, I think. No, I'm not. That's a lie. I cry a lot. No, let's hyperventilate. This feels like a hyperventilation situation. Your heart speeds up, your breathing follows, and soon you start feeling dizzy, and then you feel it. A sharp chest pain. Oh no, am I having a panic attack? Yes. Why not both? Yeah, I mean, that is more my speed. Cry and hyperventilate at the same time. You do end up choking on your own tears, but that's fine. Where were we? This realization makes you panic even more. Yep, accurate. Which further accelerates your breathing. Also accurate.
Easy, Mr. Harrow. You're not having a heart attack or anything similar. Trust me. You are just getting too much oxygen. Let's try breathing through pursed lips as if you are blowing out a candle. This will help.
Hey, Cece. Yes, the hyperventilate. Exactly. I'm glad that we all know what that feels like. I hope you're doing well today. No, he's trying to kill me. I need oxygen. Breathe even faster. Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you, Paranoia Brain. Super helpful.
Mr. Harrow.
Cool fact, once you pass out, your breathing immediately normalizes. Asshole nervous system. I know, right? Did I pass out?
Only for a few seconds. No need to worry.
Hey, look at that.
Just take it easy.
It's like they heard what you said, Modhale.
Feeling a little better? Good.
He smiles.
May I ask, how is your sleep these days?
I haven't slept in months. We're dramatic. I forgot we were dramatic. We've not had any drama stuff yet. I haven't slept in months.
Is that so?
He seems to inspect the dark circles under your eyes.
Well then, if you happen to have trouble falling asleep tonight...
He opens his hand, revealing a single purple pill lying on his palm. Oh, that was fun to say. A single purple pill lying on his palm. Really good. Like that. Take that, Peter Piper.
There's no reflection in his glasses. Behind them, a pair of bushy eyebrows.
Oh, we've got above and behind. Is this man just all eyebrows? No eyes, just eyebrows. Like Flint Lockwood's dad. We'll take the pill.
Remember, what I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more.
You know how before I was like, this sounds super culty? Yeah, this sounds super fucking culty.
Hopefully, it'll help you calm down and get some rest tonight.
We gained a
We'll
purple
continue
pill.
tomorrow.
Hooray!
All right then. Now, you only need to pick up the key card for your room, and I'll call the reception to make sure everything is in order. Sounds good?
Thank you. Good luck getting through to the receptionist. She'll be on the phone.
You jerk.
Why am I so agitated all of a sudden? It's also the clanging as a young woman beating up an old vending machine. For some unknown reason, looking at her makes you even more nervous. You must have gotten lost in thought for a moment while the doctor was speaking. It couldn't have possibly happened more than a couple of minutes ago, but it feels like an hour has passed since. And then the sound of that old alarm clock awakened you from a daydream you can't remember, and this overwhelming tsunami of dread appeared out of nowhere. Let's take a moment to calm ourselves down. Please consume the Monkswood and Valerian pill. It is herbal and harmless and will really calm you down. We do actually give Porthos Valerian pills on Bonfire Night. It's the only way to keep him calm. But we have to give them to him early before the fireworks start, otherwise he won't eat them. You point your gaze towards the endless, unmoving desert. It's calm in the distance. But not so much right here, as the machine-hating woman keeps hitting it violently. Let's see if we can interact with her this time. No, we cannot. We'll just get away from her.
Spit it out already!
We are not going to go and stamp in the puddle this time, because that went so well for us last time. Oh, wait, no. We don't have our room key yet. Shit. Back down the stairs. Back down the stairs, Eugene. Oh, yeah, absolutely. What hell? You also have to be very careful with Valerian. If you have too much, that can cause you some serious issues too. But yeah, Monkswood is also known as Wolfsbane for those that have no fucking clue what's going on right now. It's actually quite toxic. We don't give Porthos Monkswood, just Valerian, and only in the appropriate amount. All the attention of the girl behind the counter is being hogged by the ongoing phone call.
Yes.
Anyone else get
Now
deja
turn
vu?
right, and then immediately take a slight left. Hold on, I've got someone on another line.
She presses a button on the phone.
Hello, reception. What can I do for you, Dr. Fink? Okay. Yes, he's here. Of course, no problem.
She raises her eyes and looks at you. In an instant, the realization dawns on you. Because of your panicked outburst at the end of the session, Dr. Fink must have just warned the receptionist of your condition. We're gonna smile awkwardly at her. Hi, I'm the crazy person you just got warned about. She smiles back at you as she touches the button again.
Hey, listen. I have to go now, so let's... I know. We'll have to manage without it today. I know. Sorry. Bye.
I wonder what it is that this person who can't navigate is bringing here.
Hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in? Everything is in perfect order. Don't you worry a bit about anything.
Let's go guilt-ridden for this one. Sorry.
Apology accepted. Okay, let's get you into your room.
Wow, she just accepted the apology. That's unexpected. Her voice is full of enthusiasm.
So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is prepared for you, and this is your keycard.
We're gonna nod and wait for her to put it on the counter this time and see what happens.
I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
She's excitedly waving the card around her head.
You must be very tired. Perhaps I'll tell you about it some other time. It's a really interesting story.
Suddenly she curtails her excitement as if she remembered something. I look forward to hearing it sometime.
Here, I'll just need your signature.
We have to read the document first again because we're still paranoid.
Oh, are you
That's
a lawyer,
the same as it was
perhaps?
before. Why do you ask?
Just that, you know, people usually simply sign it without reading. It's probably the same in every motel. I bet my uncle copied it from a template he found online or something.
I'm wondering if they've changed it. Because every time it's supposed to say dad or father, she says uncle. So I'm wondering if they changed it to be uncle. In a newer version of the game, and they've just not updated the text yet. to know what I'm signing. Thank you very much. You read the whole document and do your best to find a hidden loophole or suspicious wording that they may try to use against you, but alas, you can't find anything. If only you were a lawyer. Well, time to click the I agree button and prepare for the unknown consequences. Let's sign the document.
Thank you for your trust, sir.
I wonder if these change the further into the loops you get.
Enjoy your stay.
I'm guessing they will do. There's going to be a point in time when we're not just getting the sense of deja vu and we know that we're looping. I suspect. And at that point, everything is just going to, kind of like Groundhog Day, devolve into madness. Obviously, we're not going to get to see that today. Paint is peeling from the wood of the door, but number 6 is new, shiny and chrome. Let's unlock the door. And we know how this goes. Why am I afraid of unpacking? I do like that, okay, so drawing a similarity from a different game this time. I do like that we've got this sort of, when we get back to the beginning, we get a new facet on our personality. Like, Slay the Princess. We get an extra voice in our head the further into the story we progress. That's fun. I like that. Perhaps you're scared of what you might find inside. Maybe worried that by unpacking you accept that you're going to stay here for some time. They're going to keep me here forever, aren't they? Yes. Perhaps I could relax a bit in the armchair instead? It's interesting to see so much stuff gets greyed out because of the stats that we have and because of the skills we have. And I would be very interested to see how the story plays out differently if you go in the opposite direction to the direction I've chosen. Like, what gets greyed out then? How does that affect how you progress through the story? Because obviously we've not been able to talk to the woman. We haven't been able to unpack our suitcase this time round. And now we're just gonna sit in the chair. As soon as your buttocks touch the frayed armchair seat, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. All you want to do is sleep. But unnerving restlessness is gnawing at you from the inside, like a colony of termites munching on a piece of dead wood. I'm going to stare at the suitcase, see as we can do that. A pitiful, inert object. It's full of my stuff. Stuff? Clothes, phone charger, toothbrush. Might as well be empty. But it isn't. Okay, let's try and sleep. We'll sleep in the chair. For a precious moment, there's only darkness, but images start flashing quickly, without your consent, a veritable carousel of impressions and experiences. Oh boy, here we go again. Oh, no we don't. But you don't have a moment to celebrate before your ears are pierced by a ringtone that you swore you would change years ago. The screen simply reads unknown number. You feel betrayed by your own phone, masking the identity of the mysterious caller. This time, we're going to put it on silent. Ignore it. Go to sleep. Darkness surrounds you once more. But the images return, flashing quickly, without your consent. A veritable carousel of impressions and experiences. We've got something new here. So we've got the chatty receptionist and Dr. Fink and the vending machine lady. So we'll start with vending machine lady and see what happens. Oh, okay. No, they are They are fully formed thoughts in our head already. We can't do anything else with those. So let's see what the new one is. Judging by the careless driving you just witnessed, the man is either under the influence or another patient of Dr. Fink's. He seems to be in a hurry. In a hurry to break his neck, perhaps. When did this happen? This evening. But later. Suddenly the night sky turns blood red and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety engulfs you. Hide! You can't hide from the whole sky being on fire any better than you can from your own past. Nothing happened afterwards. Nothing after. But everything again. For a split second, the whole world was exploding, but it was just a thunderclap. The loudest one you'd ever witnessed. At least my reflexes still work. As well as your heart. It's racing from the sudden shock. The meaning of what you've just experienced is still hard to grasp. Is this some weird deja vu? The memories seem so real. And yet these things clearly never happened. Have you actually gone completely mad? And they were right to send you to to Dr. Fink? But what if the careless driver really does show up? What if lightning actually strikes the motel? And the night sky turns red? How could you remember something that is yet to happen? Then again, why would you imagine events so specific? We don't have enough willpower. You want to get up and find out if these strange memories will play out in reality. Or if it all is but the fever dream of a lunatic. Yet you can't. It's all too much. All you really want to do is forget you ever even had these weird visions. To forget about being here. To forget about the incident. Let's just stay in the armchair forever. Okay, this appears to be a cutscene. Because I can't do anything. I'm going to close my eyes again. I'm trying to avoid messing with my phone. As soon as you close your eyes, the images return again, chasing one another. What's up with us? Can't seem to calm down until, at last, you open your eyes again. We're going to close our eyes again and see what happens. Okay, we get the same again. Fine, I'll mess with my phone. We'll play some hyper-casual protagonists while we wait for sleep to come. Or to come back. As soon as the first wave of tiny bow-tie wearing antagonists appears on your phone screen, an uneasiness starts building inside you. Playing this game right now, for some reason, it feels unsettling. It's supposed to be relaxing. It's not your fault. You're simply too nervous to play a stressful game like this right now. Eventually, bored and tired of looking at the tiny screen, you put the phone down, finally admitting it won't help you sleep. Close your eyes again. As soon as you close your eyes, the images return again, chasing one another. And we can't do anything there. Well, back to the phone. We'll scroll through our feed. That always makes us drowsy. Start scrolling, but every post looks like you've already seen it before. Same old, same old. After some time, your focus fades away and you put the phone down. Close our eyes again. And we're back here. Can't seem to calm down till at last you open your eyes again. There's nothing else to do but swallow the purple pill. Swallowing a pill without any water is not a pleasant task, true, but getting up only to get some water definitely feels like too much of an effort. Take it dry. Using saliva as a lubricant, you help the purple capsule find its way into your stomach. You have no idea how long it will take until its effects kick in, so there's nothing to do but wait. You expect the images to return again any moment. But gradually, your thoughts begin to slow down, and your consciousness lightens its feverish grip on you. No fear. Yay, we lost anxious apprehension! Oh yeah, so many nightshades. It's a nightmare if you actually have, no pun intended, a nightshade allergy, as a friend of mine does. They can't have anything, basically. It's a big family of plants. Was it the purple pill? Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. We'll embrace the sweet relief. Like a leaf on the wind, you're tossed this way and that. Yeah, pretty much, Modhel. And proteins, obviously. What is this? A tiny spark of light seems to have taken root deep inside you. It must have broken away from that mighty forked bolt of the brightest lightning you ever saw earlier. A spark still without shape, still without purpose, full of potential. The sound of the loudest thunder jerks you out of your slumber. Yay, we lost our total lack of motivation finally! Sometimes all it takes is a spark. We have gained some willpower. The speck of energy, now fully grown, is pulsing in your chest. You remember this feeling. And as you finally recognise what it is, your pathetic attempt at forgetting about what you experienced earlier is shattered. You have to find out if the careless driver showed up again. You must know if the sky will really be set ablaze. You need to see if everything will happen again. And if it does, you need to remember. Get up, Eugene. Oopsie doodles. Off we go. The rain has slackened off, and you see nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing you could put your finger on. The careless driver visited the motel. He has surely left already, while you were sleeping. No, I don't believe it is, Rocket. As I said earlier, this is a pre-alpha, so there's a lot of things that still require some fine-tuning, some polish. But, there's still quite a fair bit here, as you can see. I should have found the strength to get up earlier. There. It's not your fault. You were incapacitated. Thank you, Wakey Brain. We like you, Wakey Brain. Sleepy Brain is mean to us. We're gonna glance towards the parking lot. As you stare at the reflections on the wet, dark asphalt, the memory begins unfolding in your mind again. He enters the car, starts the engine, and then he hits the transformer while driving in reverse, smashing his rear light before driving away in a cloud of smoke. If this really happened, you may be able to find some evidence down there. That's right. We are so lanky. Like, I really like the character designs in this, but we are so lanky and it's very noticeable when we run. Look at us go. As you come closer to the transformer, you immediately notice a couple of red plastic shards. The transformer doesn't show any obvious sign of impact. There are several small shards scattered all around, translucent triangles and rhomboids. The largest of them is lying right next to the transformer, shiny and wet, boldly staring at you from the dirty asphalt. Let's inspect the largest shard. This shard is obviously part of a broken taillight. This means he's been here already. There's no other option. Is this all a hoax? Am I being set up? Could be. Who knows what their intentions may be. And then before you can wrap your head around all this, the skies are once again set ablaze, exactly as you remembered, only confusing you even further. What will happen now? Will you find yourself back at Dr. Fink's office in a moment? Will you remember anything? Or was this a one-time thing, and the evening will now continue, as if nothing has happened? Befuddled, you cast your gaze on your wristwatch. It's 8:47 p.m. The frenetic sound of the alarm nudges you back to the present.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Or just not this
Mr.
time.
Harrow, I am aware of a slight lack of motivation you may be experiencing right now.
He smiles and nods back. Lack of motivation? But you are motivated. You just need to remember. To remember? Yes. There's something very important. A muffled sound of metallic clanging from the outside interrupts your train of thought. And signals the end of this stream. So that, everybody, has been a little taster of what you can expect from Rue Valley, which, as I have mentioned, is currently in pre-alpha. But you can wishlist it on Steam at the link there, and believe me, the devs would be most appreciated if you do. I believe there is also an open alpha for it, so if you want to play more of this yourself, you may even be able to actually get access to the open alpha and have a go. You can let the devs know about anything you find, like we spotted the dad instead of uncle in the text and things like that. But yeah, I have really enjoyed what I've shown you of it tonight, which is a lot more than I played of it myself. And I really, really enjoyed what I played of it myself initially as well. I think there's a really good game forming here, and I'm looking forward to seeing not only where this game progresses to, but also what else we see out of these wonderful devs. Oh, that's very cool, Mod Hell. Wait, is this the format for all requested games? What do you mean requested games? This is a game that I have been given a code for by the publishers, Rocket. This is a promo rather than a request. When I play Ratchet and Clank, I will be playing all of Ratchet and Clank. Don't worry, your points haven't been wasted on a single stream, but when I do promo streams, I do one promo stream of the game, and if I really enjoy it, I play the full game. If I've been given a copy of the full game. Brain slow day, exam anxiety. Don't worry about it, Rocket, it's all good. The confusion has been cleared up. It's all fine. I hope your exam goes okay, or if it's already been gone, I hope it went okay, and that you're being anxious about it when you've actually done very well. And who doesn't need a brain slow day every now and then? On the 9th, okay, you'll be fine. I have faith in you. Just make sure that you get some revising time in, and you'll be all good. Okay. So, I will be live again tomorrow for the Late Night Lounge. Just here for the end to see you next time. Oh, sorry, Poirot. Well, I'll be live tomorrow, and hopefully you'll be able to catch me then. But yeah, I need to go and get something to eat. I've had a very long day at work and have not had very many breaks, so I need to go and do some meat mecha maintenance, like proper meat mecha maintenance, and have something to eat. Which is why we're not going late tonight. Yes, I will be live tomorrow. It will either be some more, possibly the end of Fatal Frame with DMAC, if D is available. If not, might do some more Sorry We're Closed. Right. I'm going to find someone to send you lovely folks over to. Who have we got that is live right now? Oh, we have so many options. You know what? We haven't seen Longfriend in a while. Let's go see Longfriend, who is playing some Spider-Man. Oh, why am I doing the shout out the old-fashioned way when I can? Oh, that's why. Because I can't do this kind of shout out. So everybody, we are going to go see Longfang, who is playing some Spider-Man. Please do give Longfriend a follow if you're not already. He is a friend of the channel, friend of the community. Even if you can't stick around for the raid, it's just very appreciated that you do. Yeah. Do I need to do anything else? Twitch has stacked my raid and everything funny. Right. All I've got left to do is say massive thank you to each and every one of you for being here today. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. But until I do see you next, I want you lovely folks to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, wash your fucking hands in every time loop, and have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. Now, go say hi to Longfang for me.